The Australian War Memorial is a sacred place for many, and as director, Brendan Nelson's job has been to keep it that way. As after 7 years at the helm, though, he's leaving the memorial on Christmas Eve just as a massive expansion is about to get underway.
To many, he's a passionate keeper of the flame, defending and preserving the legacy of our veterans and war dead.
This place is where we reveal our character as a people, we reveal our soul. In a context of war, the stories that are told here are not actually about war. They're about love and friendship, qualities of sacrifice for one another and devoting your life to the service of other human beings and your final moments to someone else.
Within the memorial's walls, there are countless wartime stories. Brendan Nelson knows many of them in astonishing detail. He took 9 News on a tour to the places that have inspired and motivated him over the years. The priceless World War I boat riddled with bullet holes that landed on the shore of Gallipoli.
I see in this boat, this Gallipoli landing boat, a very tangible connection between who we are, those who gave us what we have and made us the people that we have become.
His voice cracking as he tells the story of 21 nurses, including matron Irene Drummond, who were massacred by Japanese soldiers during the Second World War.
As they approached the water, Drummond said, "Chins up, girls. I'm proud of you. I love you all."
Nurse Vivian Bullwinkle survived by pretending she was dead in the water.
After 10 days, she handed herself in. She was a prisoner of war for 3.5 years. She hid that uniform and then testified at war crimes trials.
She dedicated her life to nursing and veterans.
This is one of these extraordinary stories of courage, of inspiration, of a life in the service of others.
The Lancaster bomber that miraculously flew 89 missions over Germany for Bomber Command in World War II. The young Australian pilots who risked their lives night after night.
It was crewed mainly by Australians.
After just over 7 years, Dr. Nelson believes it's mission accomplished for him. But his time as director has not been without controversy, with questions raised about the $500 million expansion about to get underway.
This country spends every 8 days buying and maintaining defence equipment what we're going to spend over the next 10 years creating spaces here.
But he says he'll leave proud of what he and his team have accomplished.
Of all of the things that we've done in the last 7 years, it is that young servicemen and women and young veterans now see the Australian War Memorial as their spiritual home as much as earlier generations of veterans.